Try being me, an atheist living in a society that is, by large, more religiously devoted to an invisible entity than I will ever be. My Sundays are lazy, free, sleep-in days. I don't have to stop to pray for my food or hope for a miracle that my sick friend will be cured from a deadly disease. Science is what I rely in, and if I had to praise anything, it would be the doctors and nurses and scientists for their hard work. Oh, and the engineers for my car airbag working during a dangerous accident. For it is us, human beings, who pave the way for things to happen. We are the ones that can help each other, not an invisible being. The one who refuses to feed the starving children in third world countries. The one who refuses to heal innocent children that are born with disabilities not even advanced medical facilities can cure. Who is this supposed all-knowing, all-loving being that these religious humans serve so blindly? And could it be said that it's a type of placebo effect rather than reality of life? Put yourself in my shoes. I use logic rather than falsified hope to see the honest possibility in life. When a situation doesn't go my way, I never think a God is trying to test me. It's just an art of living. And landing the prestigious job was my efforts. I aced that interview, as well as graduating from college, finding the love of my life, and so much more. No, I do not walk this earth hating on people who have different views as me. Yes, I too can be a kind and loving being without believing in a higher power. But when I see the evils in the world, and I know you see it too, I blame the person, not the devil. A soul to me is non-existent, same as if an animal perishes and has no more conscience. So will I. Was I taught this as a lad growing up? Actually, quite the contrary. My parents raised me religiously, and my life was and is good. See, what changed me wasn't a traumatic experience. No, what changed me was finally waking up, coming to terms with reality and moving on, knowing that life is still as important without having a mythical guardian angel watching 24/7 as long as I have people that I love. Oh, but who am I to judge if this makes people happy and they refrain from doing bad simply because they are afraid of living the afterlife in hell of torment? Don't get me wrong, believe what you want, but don't force me to think the way you do. Don't scold me if I argue against your scriptures, pointing out the blatant contradictions and how the church nitpicks verses solely for the benefit of their bogus ideologies. And what about people who will never hear those words you claim to be from God? Will they go to hell without a fair chance? Are they considered atheist? Are you considered atheist at birth? No, I do not think what I tell you now will change your belief just yet. But stop and really open your mind for a moment. Be honest with yourself, because that's really all you can do. Imagine a firefighter was an atheist. Lives life a good man helping out people on the job and off, only to one day enter into a burning building, saving the lives of strangers from all nationalities, ethnicities, cultures, and religions, but soon is killed during the process. Now imagine another man who murdered several people, raped others, and spent 80 years in prison as an atheist. But right before the death penalty, he accepts God as his Lord and Savior, and means it with his entire heart. Isn't it funny how he will be able to enter those pearly white gates of heaven, while the firefighter gets eternal damnation? Seems if this God is truly all-powerful and all-knowing, then he cannot be all-good. Because if a few simple words can get a person into heaven while a life lived for good cannot, it's absurd to say the least. And I think you would agree. So I ask you this last question. Which one is flawed, the Holy Book or God himself?